So much to this. I think the first thing is setting yourself apart. When you speak to a client and when they hear your passion, when they hear what you're willing to do for them, whether it's picking up the phone at 7 a.m. or picking up that text message at 10 o'clock at night. And sometimes you may not want to. You're like, okay, I need to set my boundaries. I'm laying in bed, I can respond to this tomorrow. But those little things with clients make such a big difference and will set you apart. As a lender myself, we're not working for a big bank. We're a 7-day a week, 24-hour a day versus you go to a big bank Monday through Friday, 9 to maybe 4 p.m. And that's the customer service you're going to get. Versus I've spoken to clients and yeah, I may not be able to, match a big bank's rate, but I'm going to give you service like no other. And I'm going to give you terms like no other that they cannot compare to. So it's always, how can I set myself apart from the rest? How can I set myself apart from when that buyer is going to walk into an open house and randomly there's probably going to be another real estate agent and lender there? And how do I show myself that, hey, I'm going to do more than that person? They're not going to easily be steered away. So it's always being like on top of your game, what's going to set myself up different from the rest. So that's one thing. Definitely going back to loans, back those stated income loans. That's where I bought my first house. When I was in real estate, 20 years old, bought my house, stated income loan. You guys think guidelines are so strict now, but the reason is all I had to say, I was a real estate agent. The lender just put real estate agent, Googled how much do they make a month. It's literally how I got a loan. 100% financing, and it was crazy. Was not the best decision because my loan went from 7% to skyrocketed 3 years later to 13%. I ended up short sailing it, learned so much from that, experience, but the loans, it was crazy. And now I'm sure a lot of those lenders are out of the business, and which is why our guidelines can be so strict now, because we really need to set, these clients up for success, because so many buyers right now are scared that, oh my gosh, is this going to be like the crash back, 15 years ago, whatever it may be. And it's like, no, this is not the same crash, because we are doing loans so much more differently. And I think also educating those clients when you're having that conversation, they're like, well, I don't know, I'm scared. Well, letting them know things are so much different now. Things are, maybe when a lender is like, oh, I need a little bit more time. I need a little bit, don't remove that contingency yet because I'm still waiting on this. It's because we want to make sure that client is 100% protected. So 100%, I think setting yourself apart and always going that extra mile, even when maybe you may not want to, or maybe you're like, I can do that tomorrow, do today what you're pushing off for tomorrow.